Okay, so in Norway, the home here, the standard is very different than from Greece. And you will see this with, for example, the showers. When you go to the shower in Norway, you put on you don't put on the heater like you do in Greece.
Ble dere enige om hva som skulle være til middag?
Ja, noe med fløtepotet.
Du vil ha fløtepotet?
Ja.
Ok, hvis vi har det så skal du få bestemme.
Ok, vi har fløtepotet, lage bacon også.
Jeg skal ta grille svinekjøtt.
Ok, kan du lage bacon også?
Jeg skal se om vi har det.
Vi har det.
Ok.
Oh yes, the bacon in Norway is so much better than in Greece. It's incredible. I don't know, I've never tried good bacon in Greece. It's always something that is not quite right about bacon and these things. The products are very different. They are much more Arabic inspired products because Greece is closer to Arabic countries. You have those Arabic shops here in Norway too, but it's quite different because you see that in the supermarkets and stuff. And the feeling of home here, it's so much more silent in Norway. In Greece there will be tons of sounds, tons of bikes, at least in the city. And I'm comparing a small village in Norway to a big city in the big city of Athens. So if you want to have very fast-paced life, go to Athens, and if you want slow-paced, go to Norway. Norway is very slow-paced. In work, not so much. In work, you see the difference. Like when lifestyle, it's very fast-paced in Greece, but with work in Greece, it's very slow-paced. Unless you work in, you know, a very central, busy place. But generally, a workplace in Greece is very slow. And in Norway, very quiet life around the towns, around everywhere, even in big cities. It's very quiet, but the work habits are very incredible. Like German standard, you have to work hard, sort of, unless you're employed by the government. A lot of people are, but then it's that's like another league. We go in the privatized examples. You have to work hard. In private Greek companies, not so much. Of course, the employer wants you to work hard, but for some reason it's much slower, I promise you. So that's the key difference. Greece, very fast-paced in lifestyle. Norway, very relaxed. Go to the mountains, enjoy the view. Like, they work a lot in Norway, but when they don't work, they don't work. I guess it's the same with Greece. That when you don't work, you're not on some kind of, you're not thinking about working. That's for if you're an employer, then that will be the case. If you're a worker, then when you're off work, you don't work. That Norway and Greece share. So these are some similarities. Let's think of more. Yeah, they don't have TVs in Greece. Very few TVs, I don't see them. In Norway, TVs is still a big thing. People don't watch them all the time, but most people have a pretty big TV like this one. And you see the room quality here, the walls, very thick, so the sound doesn't go so much that you can hear each other so much between the walls. And the doors are much more stern. The doors are way less stern, and I say this is a very specific thing, but it's a generality all over Greece and all over Norway. And in Norway, of course, you have natural trees outside. Okay, you can't see it, but whatever. You paint the walls like blue. You have more tree on the walls. There's much more tree used in Norway than in Greece. In Athens, they use brick buildings all the time. Like if you go to a big city in Norway, also you will see a lot of tree houses. You will have more concrete, but also a lot of tree houses. You don't have that in Greece, really. Not a lot. It's mostly new white buildings. So that's some key differences in homes in Norway versus Greece.